Okay guys, Ballion back here, same day, just a few minutes later. I just can't stop with the steampunk stuff. I don't know what to say. I'm really hyped about this assignment, and it's an opportunity for you guys to expand your repertoire of design knowledge and creativity. This is pretty much a real world experience. Like, you're getting a theme and you are interpreting it in a way that's according to your references and so forth. I'm going to stop about theory for a second and just follow with me, and you'll see what I found so far. Okay, so as you can see, I said to you guys, you can take these kind of images and cut them up, put them together, and have a collage of what you are thinking of doing. I can't see my camera at all, so I don't know where you guys are. Okay, now I can. Let me just move this here. Okay, we're good to go. All right, so you can make your own version. And I can tell you right now, the person who actually, whoever this artist is, I'll have to look it up a bit more. And this is a steampunk influence, okay? So this is kind of the world that we're going for, right? Look at the different elements. This crane, mechanical system, steam moving parts, meaning building energy and communication, whatever, through these conduits, right? So you can take a scene like this, add more elements, and then bring the cool stuff. Look at this stack over here. Look how it's on an angle and so forth. Look at this. Look at this, the eyes that stick out, the lookout, for example, or a tower. Who knows, right? I'm going to continue here, and oh yeah, this by far. Okay, before there was Iron Giant. I think it was this one, the Atlantis. And to me, that was my favorite. This one, Atlantis, and then, Atlantis, the Iron Giant, and then The Incredibles, and then Ratatouille. Those are like, and then I could just go on. Tangled. Those are my key top animated movies, okay? So what's really cool, and I was hoping that somebody would bring reference to this, the Atlantis, the Lost Empire, has beautiful steampunk interiors and spaces. So if you can find that online and watch it, I think that's a really cool influence, and that goes into your 3 hours a week, okay? Right, okay. So I have all this stuff, and just, you know what, I'm going to take a version of this and maybe work on it, and I'll simplify perspective drawing for you guys in a second here, okay? So let's go. Let's do this. First off, you're drawing with lines, right? And I said to you guys, look, everybody's done this in art class, okay? So there it is. Okay, so what is this? So what if I have to add an angle? Guys, if there's an angled roof, don't worry about it, okay? So all I want you guys to do is come up a little higher, go to the same vanishing point, and then you can obviously trace this from your references, right? So look, I can go like this. So you want an angle here? All you have to do is this and extend it. And now you have this building in perspective. Okay, that's all it is, right? And this part could be straight, obviously. This is coming down, and you're seeing the angle on this side. The same goes if it was the other way, right? So you basically just think of making boxes and then add your curves. Remember day one, what I taught you guys. This will go with us from grade 9 to Foreverland. If you can figure out where this box is in perspective, and then you can find the quadrants. Within the quadrants, you got these curves. So you can make any shape you want. So it's cylinders, boxes, or spheres. That's all we're working with, right? Cones are the same. So we'll go with that. All right, so going on this one, and I'll just kind of, let's see, where did I draw that? There, bye. Get rid of all this. So let's pretend I'm going to make just like the submarine part that's sticking out, right? It could be an orb, it could be a sphere, or it could be a box. So let's just do that really quickly and see how this goes, okay? Right, what did I say? Start with some kind of a vanishing point, and of course this software has this in place, right? So I'm just going to go something like this really fast. So I'm going to say this is the side of my panel, and here it is, okay? So remember the peak. Always look for a peak when you're drawing in perspective. There's got to be this mountain idea, another mountain, and so forth, and to vanishing points, right? Okay, so if I go above this and below this, watch. Does anything change here? Nope. Does anything change there? No. Okay, so watch now. So I'm going to go here. Boom. Come down here. Another hit. Wherever there's an intersection, you either go into the right or to the left. So I've already gone to the right. Clearly, I have to go to the left. Boom. Right here. Done. That's it. Okay, so now is the part where you add in the arc. And we know the 1/4 is this business, right? This could be in whatever shape you want. It does not matter. This exists. This could be receding in perspective. Doesn't matter. Look, see, I've got my arcs. It's ovals. So that's all this. So here, just go like this, and look, let's just do that. Done. From here, bring it in. Okay, that's it. So what you can do is mirror this here and make that a little smaller there. Okay, so this probably will turn in, like from this corner, I can come in and do something like that. So there, I have that. Okay, so I can come in here, and this is probably somewhere here, like that. Okay, cool. So nothing in distance is even. So don't fall for this trap. Okay, so look, 1x, boom. That's my center point, right? So I'll just go something like that. And so this will be the next panel. Okay, so I can turn, okay, there. Now what we'll do is we'll go over our line work. Okay, so this is a rough blast of what I was creating. So I'll just add another layer above here. So you guys are just getting another 2-point perspective lesson from me. You know what, let's get out of this. Let's go with the soft brush. Okay, so look, I've got these kind of things happening, and this is kind of cool. And then you just kind of recede here, and there you go. And these are not even. Look at that. How sweet is that? Then this will be something sticking out of a building, for example, right? Okay, so you've got this happening, and we just follow these lines. You can make a grid, and you're good to go. Okay, so remember, it's always tapering. It's tapering, right there. That's done. All right. So now, watch. I'm going to try to give it depth. And I'm going to crank this out a little. Watch this now. Boom. And then I'm going to go a little darker here. You're going to see a difference, okay? Watch. What's my brush size? Okay, not bad. All right, so look, this will be darker. And that's brighter, right? Well, this one doesn't matter at this point. I'll just go dark here, and I'll brighten on the other side here. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm giving you guys this perspective. Watch, here it goes. Look, I don't know if any of you will get this detailed later. Look at that. Look how sweet that is. One, see? And that goes straight down. And I could do the same thing here. This basically should be going really there. I just made that up right away. Like that, okay? So those are your angles. Look, and you come down, and then you've got yourself something that sticks out, okay? So if you wanted this to be some kind of a window that sticks out, okay, you got it. Okay, so if I'm going to do this, I'm just going to take these lines across here for a second. This is below the horizon, is it? Something like that. Let's see if I got this right. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go dark and light again. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Brush. Here, I'm just playing with this, and I'm just adding some kind of a girder that says, you know, this is the steel piece. Okay, so let's take this one quickly and go like this across. Okay, and of course it shouldn't be the same color, but c'est la vie for now. Okay, so look here, and we'll go something like that, and then I'll go a little darker here, and then this will be like that here, and so on and so on. So I'll just take the brighter one here so you can see what's going on, right? See? There. So we've got depth here, right? Awesome. So now I'll just make a layer underneath, and I'm going to crank the orange in there. So remember this tool here. It's also really good in Photoshop, okay? You use your polygonal lasso tool, or you use your the regular lasso tool. So for example, if I just come in here right now and click like this, for example, okay? There it is, double click. And then I'm gonna go in orange, and I'm gonna try to keep it pastel. Oh, let's go brighter. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, and all you have to do is just drop that in there. Okay, so now I've just kind of mimicked that other style, right? That you saw in the Atlantis. Command D to deselect, same for Photoshop. Okay, so now you've got that, and if you want to go light to dark again, so now I'll bring this brush a little, let's see, a little bigger. You're good to go. I'll go a little brighter. Let's see, no, we're gonna be in brush mode. So you can just go like this. Or which way is the lights? Man, I can't think. I haven't eaten. Okay, so anyway, let's just say it's something like this, and it's going to go darker as it gets to the bottom. Okay, so we'll go something like that. I'll just touch it just a little here. Okay, whatever, something like that. Okay, So now I've made this version that I like, for me anyway. So if you want, you can always go over your line work. You hold shift and you go straight down. What layer am I on? Wrong layer. Okay. So you can always go over your work, and there, see? So now we've got this really cool business going on here, and you can just color it in, do as you wish, okay? So look, so this is actually pretty cool. It's working, right? Bring my eraser. Ooh, really big. Again, same commands as in Photoshop. All right, so you've got this, and my reference to that was this guy right here. See? Right there. So doing an oval is really simple. And all we have to do right now is basically make a sphere and then cut into it, okay? So it's like, you know, you guys can figure that part out. Okay, so I hope, how long was this one? All right, they're all being in 11, 12 minutes long. So as you can see, where'd we start from? I think we started with this, the pipe. Whoa, I lost some layers here, hang on. Just gonna put everything on. Oh yeah, see, I played on this a bit more and I loved it. Look, I added some reflections, light, cast, and so on. Like, not reflect, you just look how much fun that is, okay? When you don't, like, this is really, the opacity on these were about maybe 30-40%. When I go a little higher, it's you know, it covers more ground. So this kind of pipe work is fun for me. Let me just go all the way to the top, make another layer. So this is kind of elements you can have fun with. Look, expand your learning, expand your vocabulary of drawing, okay? And forget that D business here. So again, you can come in here, have fun with panels, metal, get references, and then all that was a bunch of tubes that go out, and this was just basically here, a box in perspective, okay? So something like that, and another pipe there, and I went in here, and the last one here is just simply for you guys. These are just elements you can bring in photo and trace over, learn from it, or you can do what I just did, okay? So I am beyond pumped for this, adding a steampunk. I've always wanted to do that, and if we can mix Elizabethan or Victorian times, and again, this is the slums, okay? This is not where the wealthy were living, right? The wealthy had actual, you know, it wasn't in the dirt. So you can take these elements and crank out these pipes and elements and just, you know what, let your imagination run wild, right? And see where we go. How's Moving Castle? Atlantis, The Lost Empire. Can't go wrong by watching it. Okay, guys? Balian out. Thank you. All right. See ya tomorrow, 2 o'clock.